thank you, Memphis. And so the Lakers said, all right, well, if you're going to play this defense, we're going to play the math game here, and we're going to take wide open threes, and we're going to wager that those wide open threes are going to get us more points than the offensive rebounds, the issues on the glass that we're going to concede by playing small. That was the gamble. And it worked. Now, it didn't work in the entirety. There were moments where you went, man, the Lakers, they're undersized. They need more size up. I mean, Zach Edey had 5 offensive rebounds in this game. There were moments, certainly, where you felt like, man, the Lakers, maybe they should play Jackson Hayes a little bit more. Maybe they do need more size out there. But J.J. Redick, it seemed, made the correct decision down the stretch, going smaller. Now, defensively overall, did the Lakers do a good job? They gave up 127 points. Keep in mind the Memphis Grizzlies are a super, super fast-paced team. So when we talk about possessions per game, they're going to be way, way up there. They're one of the fastest-paced teams in the NBA. In fact, I think they may be the fastest-paced team. Let me check here. Yeah, they are. They are the fastest-paced team in the NBA. So they're going to fly up and down the court. And we saw them do that. We saw them do everything they could to fly up and down the floor and try to catch the Lakers' transition defense napping. That's what they were looking to do. Now, the Lakers, I thought when we look at, in terms of fast break points given up, points in the paint, all of that, the Grizzlies definitely had an edge there. 22-13 in fast break points. The Grizzlies won that. And then points in the paint, the Grizzlies won 64-38. Again, though, the Grizzlies were specifically trying to shut down the paint from the Lakers, and they were trying to give up open threes. The Lakers said, cool, we can make open threes. And they did that. So part of that is strategic. But nonetheless, that's a lot of fast break points to give up to Memphis. Memphis, again, a very, very quick team. But this is also one of the highest scoring teams in the NBA. If you look at their offensive rating right now, and they talked about this. Their new coach, Thomas Lasolo, talked about it before the game, said, we're number 6 in offensive rating in the NBA. They're very aware of that. And he talked about how they weren't going to change a whole lot with the new coach coming in. They were just going to tweak some things here and there. But they're a very good offensive team. Right? When we go look at points scored, they're putting up, on average, 122. So the Lakers didn't hold them below their average. But part of that we may look at and say, well, but they also did they have a bit of an outlier shooting game? Was this the dead cat bounce that we talked about? With getting a new coach coming in, where they're going to have all this extra energy and they're going to be able to really have a hot night. And they did. They did. I mean, look at this. The Grizzlies shot 53% from 3. They shot 44% from deep. Obviously, all of those are above average. Des Bane had 29 points on 5 of 8 from 3. Right? So, did the Grizz get the hot performance? Or old friend Scottie Pippen Jr. was 3 or 4 from deep for 16 points. Did the Grizz get that kind of bounce from the new coach coming in? It does seem like they did. But it's also fair to say they're still concerned about the Lakers' defense because they still got burned on the perimeter a lot. There's still a number of times where they're struggling to contain on the perimeter. And that's going to be a challenge for this Lakers team, and that's where their defense has to have all 5 guys on a string. They've got to make the right rotations. And while this wasn't a bad defensive performance, and JJ, I'm paraphrasing, but after the game said, he was fairly pleased with their defense, thought the Grizzlies hit some tough shots, but for the most part, the Lakers were challenging and didn't do what they needed to do. I did still feel like the drives from the perimeter were a bit of a problem for the Lakers. Guys were getting into the paint a little too easily, and then when they were there, especially if Jackson Hayes was not in the game or if he was pulled out on the perimeter, well, if he was defending, say, Jaren Jackson Jr. on the perimeter, you were getting pretty easy buckets at the rim for Memphis. So the defense still very much a concern for the Lakers. They have to refine their identity on the defensive end of the floor. Although it's worth noting, I think this Memphis game was not as bad defensively as it initially looks, simply because of the total court scores. A part of that is just the sheer number of possessions and the pace that Memphis plays with. That's going to create higher scoring games. But also, I thought Memphis had an above-average shooting night. Some of that was poor defense from the Lakers, created an above-average shooting night, but some of that was, I thought, guys just kind of got hot from Memphis, and it was a little bit of that bounce from having a new coach. So, yeah, I mean, the defense still needs work. They've got to get better containing on the perimeter. Obviously, it's very difficult to stay in front of John Moran. but there were times where it felt like he was just walking the basket, whether it was Austin defending him, whether it was Luka defending whoever. And again, it's Ja.
You can't blame Austin for the damage he inflicted on Rikishi tonight.
Byron, the lesser man wouldn't have survived. Stone Cold promised that Rikishi's days of walking above ground are over. This is no holds barred. And though The Rock wants nothing to do with this altercation, we have to mention the sadness Rikishi has brought to him.
Rock might be innocent in this whole ordeal, but I feel that somewhere inside his soul, The Rock is happy with what Rikishi's done. The Rock is proud to have Rikishi and his family.
No, Corey, what kind of lies are you trying to spread? We've heard Rock say Rikishi deserves what Austin is going to bring him. There's no family pride in that statement.
I'm just saying that blood is thicker than water, and it's been an easier ride for Rock without Austin in the picture. And that's thanks to Rikishi.
Sounds more like Rikishi is trying to take credit for all the Rock's success. Rikishi feeling like he has a job to finish tonight. A career in Stone Cold's to bring to an end. Yeah, Byron, I just cannot see any legitimate reason to run over Stone Cold like Rikishi did last Survivor Series.
I mean, Austin does ruffle the feathers of a lot of people, Michael, but I don't think any of his rivals would go to this disgusting lengths that Rikishi is going to.
Now looking to do battle right here in front of us.
We talk a lot about Austin being prepared for a fight. Talk about the rattlesnake preparing to make Rikishi a dead man. Well, right now it's Rikishi doing the brawling. Rikishi's disdain for Austin looks greater than even we anticipated.
Bringing this back into the ring.
Austin just looking to humiliate his opponent.
He wants this fight on the outside.
We've talked so much about motives leading into this match. In my view, Rikishi's are delusional. His family have been given equal opportunities, and they all took full advantage of them.
Yeah, my blood boils at the propaganda Rikishi's been selling. But I'll tell you about the most legitimate motive in this story, and that is payback for Stone Cold. Austin nearly had his life taken from him, and there is no greater reason to stomp the tar out of somebody than that.
Corey, Austin has been out of in-ring action for nearly a year. Does any possible ring rust factor into this match?
Well, maybe if this actually was a match, but this isn't about arm drags. It's not about drop kicks. This is a fight, and there is never any rust on Stone Cold when it comes to fighting.
And looking at my monitor, it just makes me sick to my stomach watching Rikishi. This is a man who has no remorse and feels justified for running Austin down like a dog.
Look, to be devil's advocate, you've got to look at Rikishi's perspective. Austin and Rikishi trading heavy artillery on the outside, and here comes the rattlesnake.
Stone Cold Steve Austin fired up and revenge on his mind.
You got to think about how bad Austin has wanted this ever since Survivor Series last year. Been dying to get his hands on Rikishi.
All of that venom, all of the vitriol inside of Austin being unleashed on Rikishi right now.
Remember, this is no holds barred. Anything goes.
Austin has Rikishi down. The rattlesnake is red hot. And do you hear this capacity crowd? They want more from Stone Cold. All that he wants to see Rikishi get beaten down like a pile of human filth.
Austin getting in his opponent's face. I don't think the censors would like the venom that's coming out of the rattlesnake's mouth right now.
He gets into the ring.
Things are heading ringside now.
Driven into the barricade. And Rikishi lately has been calling himself a visionary, a pioneer. All a bunch of garbage, if you ask me.
Well, those aren't self-imposed labels, Cole. Those labels are coming from the family, coming from a group of wrestling legends who are proud of Rikishi for standing up and making a change in this business.
I have a few labels for Rikishi. Coward, liar, embarrassment. those fit him well.
Austin decompression, 10 months of frustration into the single most important ass whooping of his life.
I shudder to think what went through his mind when he picked up the shovel.
Now count out as he takes things out of the ring. Point outside. What's he got planned here?
There's been a lot of vitriol coming from fans towards Rikishi these past few weeks. And this Albany crowd is continuing that pattern of disdain.
You think Rikishi cares about the fans, though? No, not at all. He truly believes he's done something for his family, for his people. His family's respect is the only respect he's desperate for. And this one could be moving to ringside. He's headed out to the ringside area. Clothesline! What impact!
And Rikishi slows Austin down with a thunderous right.
Austin's in trouble. And now steel chair. Oh, and Austin, he just averted disaster there.
And now Austin gonna deliver the punishment with the steel chair.
A relentless Texas rattlesnake beating the brakes off of Rikishi with a steel chair.
And again, thunderous blows by Austin. Down goes Rikishi. Austin beating the hell out of him.
I know Austin has good reason to be doing all this, but he could be taking it too far at this point.
I don't think the rattlesnake is taking it far enough for him. Austin wants to put Rikishi's life in danger, just like Rikishi did to him.
Rikishi's grabbing a hold. Oh, man.
Fishing for something beneath the ring.
And here comes Old Faithful. The steel chair is in hand.
He gets back into the ring.
Tossing chairs like it's hardcore leather.
And he's stumbling to his feet, unaware of his surroundings. Rikishi driver. Rikishi got all of it.
Quickly transition. Shoulders are down. Kick out at two.
Austin somehow kicked out. I can't believe the beating he's been able to endure.
And it's going to take composure now. Could just need one more big move. Rikishi is picking the competition apart.
Rikishi with an onslaught here against Austin. Dare I say, Stone Cold could be in trouble.
Getting him right into the corner.
Running hip attack. What impact.
Kick out.
This is no time to hesitate. You can feel the end coming. Oh, man, Rikishi is a man on a mission now.
He's going up.
From way up. The 1-2 punch of high risk, high reward.
Sliding into the ring now. He's looking for something. This could get dangerous.
Shades of the old EC as a candlestick is introduced to the proceedings.
He fights Rikishi back.
Oh, what a knee lift.
Somebody better check his nose.
Austin having flashbacks to Detroit. Rikishi's about to meet a stunner.
Man, what timing on that count.
Scooped up, here it comes.
Rikishi driver.
Man, Stone Cold's face is really starting to show the damage of this match.
Rikishi somehow defangs the rattlesnake. Damn it.
The winner of this bout, Rikishi!
This is not what many of us expected to see. We wanted to see retribution, but Rikishi was too much of a monster for Stone Cold tonight.
The vitriol that consumed Rikishi powered him to finish the job and leave a battered Austin Austin in his rearview mirror.
His arrival signaled impending doom. His very presence was enough to intimidate even the bravest WWE competitor. His name itself simply meant the end. And if you found yourself standing across the ring from Umaga, you were most certainly coming to the end of your own road. The younger brother of Rikishi, Umaga, was every bit the Samoan bulldozer that his nickname would suggest, mauling opponents with ease, relishing the chaos that he created. A menace to the entire roster, an unrepentant badass, Umaga tortured his prey with high-impact collisions before ultimately sealing their fate with his vaunted Samoan spike, a vicious move used today by Solo Sikoa.
Inside the ring, man, he was just a complete monster. Anybody that stood in front of him, he was going to wreck him no matter what he had to do. He was just a crazy, wild Samoan. Outside of the ring, man, just a loving guy.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, here he is. He could be the next WWE champion, the near 400-pound Umaga. A man that since debuting right after WrestleMania 9 months ago has remained undefeated. And Umaga has been in the ring, Byron, with the best of WWE.
This man looks, moves, and sounds like a movie monster. Except Umaga is for real.
Yeah,
He is a Samoan bulldozer, an 18-wheel version with a mean streak, big, athletic, strong, and probably could outweigh John Cena by
at some
well over
point,
100 pounds.
I don't say this to excuse
Since
Chicago,
1963, the
when you're
WWE titles only changed hands
12
twice
seconds
here in
away,
Kansas City.
That's
twice in
gut
the
it
last
out if you need to. I know you're tired,
years.
but
Umaga
you
is a
can do the extra
scary
12
human
seconds.
being.
The big
He
picture,
can easily
I don't
change
know
that
if the
trend
Lakers
right
really
here
have
tonight.
the luxury, or we as commentators have the luxury of picking on how it happens. You go to Memphis and win the game. Could it have been better? Sure. They up by 20 and let that lead get away? Absolutely. They also fell behind late and came back. So what do you want to focus on? So I'm focusing on the fact that they won. Absolutely. This is a difficult closing game for a road trip. Memphis is a quality team. They got John Morant back. They made switching to the starting lineup with Zach Edey as part of the first five, which is, I think, something that had been this is something Taylor Jenkins wasn't doing, that I think had been a source of tension both among the front office for the Grizzlies and among the reasons Taylor Jenkins was let go. But I think it was, if nothing else, among the reasons that players were having a certain degree of issues with lineup decisions, rotation decisions, stuff like that. With Zach Edey, I talked on ESPN LA's 710 Lakers show with Joe Mullinax, one of the co-hosts of Locked On Grizzlies, and he said that Edey's role has been a bit of a question mark. And I bring this up because when you bring Edey in, you are automatically putting the Lakers at a certain disadvantage size-wise because they only play one.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the WWE Championship. Introducing first, the challenger from the Isle of Samoa, weighing
This nigga funny.
353 pounds. And from Massachusetts, weighing in at 248 pounds, he is the WWE Champion,
Looking at the champion, I guarantee there is no doubt in their mind as to who is leading this match with the title around their waist.
See you without me and shit. They used to go to see the point without me and shit like me. Girl, what's on the phone?
Fuck that rapping name green plate. Hold on, let me chill. Boogie, what's my net worth? They say something lower middle. Tell me who be writing this, cause that nigga was up for pills. If you rock, I hope he didn't take a 30. Yeah, I'm from New York, but that don't mean you get dirty. That mean I'm a vibe. When I'm dancing, I get sturdy. These is Cartiers, I don't care if I look nerdy. I wanna send a diss, but I think it's kinda early. Act around, they love Zeddy Will. Motion real heavy still. Fuck that rapping name green plate. Hold on, let me chill. Google, what's my net worth? They say something lower middle. Tell me who be writing this, cause that nigga was off for pills. If you rock, I hope he didn't take a 30. Yeah, I'm from New York, but that don't mean a nigga dirty. That mean I'm a vibe. When I'm dancing, I get sturdy. These is Cartiers, I don't care if I look nerdy. I wanna send a diss, but I think it's kinda early. Act around, they love Zeddy Will. Motion real heavy still. Fuck that rapping name green plate. Hold on, let me chill. Google, what's my net worth? They say something lower middle. Tell me who be writing this, cause that nigga was off for pills. If you rock, I hope he didn't take a 30. Yeah, I'm from New York, but that don't mean a nigga dirty. That mean I'm a vibe. When I'm dancing, I get sturdy. These is Cartiers, I don't care if I look nerdy. I wanna send a diss, but I think it's kinda early. Act around, they love Zeddy Will. Motion real heavy still. Fuck that rapping name green plate. Hold on, let me chill. Google, what's my net worth? They say something lower middle. Tell me who be writing this, cause that nigga was off for pills. If you rock, I hope he didn't take a 30. Yeah, I'm from New York, but that don't mean a nigga dirty. That mean I'm a vibe. When I'm dancing, I get sturdy. These is Cartiers, I don't care if I look nerdy. I wanna send a diss, but I think it's kinda early. Act around, they love Zeddy Will. Motion real heavy still. Fuck that rapping name.
That's my nigga. Dumbass. Fuck it.
Yeah. They say shoot, shoot. You did what's so shoot. Hey yo, we say, right. Oh, I do this a lot. That's not what you sip out. I'm sipping that water. That's not bounce out. Grab on the block. Me and the bro like Franklin and Chop. You bought that up? They say shoot, shoot. You did what's so shoot. They say shoot, shoot. Two digits, what's up? Shoot. They say shoot, shoot. Two digits, what's up? Shoot. They say.
You so pretty, my baby. I'm trying to get away from my baby. I'm about to look at just a location. I'm gonna come get you, my baby. Hey, world. She got a booty, I'm rubbing her butt. Like, baby girl, I wanna fight. Like, get you. Two step in the body. Get you. Like, what? Two step in the body. Like, what? Like, what? Two step in the body. Get you. Like, what? She got a booty.
Stop hurting your ears like this. Your ears may. Stop hurting your ears like this. Your ears may not have any serious problems, but that itchy feeling can be really uncomfortable. Itchy ears, tinnitus, or a feeling of fullness in your ears might be signals that your ears need cleaning. The best way to relieve this discomfort is with a thorough yet gentle cleaning. Sure, you could spend a lot on professional ear cleaning tools, but I've found this visual ear spoon to work even better. All you need to do is gently insert it into your ear canal, and it will remove all the earwax and debris, instantly relieving the itchiness. Plus, it can connect to your phone, allowing you to see the inside of your ear on the screen. Since it went on flash sale, it's been selling like crazy. So if the yellow basket is still there, grab yours before it's too late. Stop hurting your ears like this. Your ears may not have any serious problems, but that itchy feeling can be really
God, I wish I could say
This is going on right now.
Stupid ass out here.
I'm a supporter and a fan. You know,
Saving
like,
this dumb motherfucker. What the fuck is he talking about?
Like what? I'm not the 3 or the 2, I'm the what? Maybe y'all booty, I pay for her butt. So whatever she make, I'm gonna need me a cut. Shawty like Cardi, it's up and stuck. Hit from the back, I might go to the front. She got a booty, I'm rubbing her butt. Like, baby girl, I wanna fuck. Like, get you. 1-2 step in the box. 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 Get you. Oh, yeah, wait. Like what? I'm not the 3 or the 2, I'm the what? Maybe y'all booty, I pay for her butt. So whatever she make, I'm gonna need me a cut. Shawty like Cardi, it's up and stuck. Hit from the back, I might go to the front. She got a booty, I'm rubbing her butt. Like, baby girl, I wanna fuck. Like, get you. 1-2 step in the box. 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 Get you. Oh, yeah, wait. Like what? I'm not the 3 or the 2, I'm the what? Maybe y'all booty, I pay for her butt. So whatever she make, I'm gonna need me a cut. Shawty like Cardi, it's up and stuck. Hit from the back, I might go to the front. She got a booty, I'm rubbing her butt. Like, baby girl, I wanna fuck. Like, get you. 1-2 step in the box. 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 Get you. Oh, yeah, wait. Like,
My mom burned all of her stiff jeans after I gifted her these. The perfect athleisure.
We promise you some star power, not us. Luca, LeBron, John Moran, those kind of stars out there on the floor. John Moran making his first appearance on the court since March 14th. He's been out with a hamstring injury.
Great team this year. They've been an all-time great offense this year. So again, when you look at the functionality of the Oklahoma City Thunder, yes, they are having a tremendous, phenomenal season. But again, everybody and their mama pretty much predicted that they would have the best defense in the league. I do know that they were top 5 last year. Then they get Isaiah Hartenstein. Then they get Alex Caruso. So again, I'm not saying that it is not great to praise excellence, but again, they are meeting expectation. the expectation for Oklahoma City was to be a great,
Did you
dominant
expect them to have the
defensive
fourth
team.
best offense in the NBA this year?
You said what now?
Did you expect them to have the fourth best offense in the NBA?
Didn't they have a top 5 offense last year?
Yes, but given all the injuries they
Okay,
have,
so
I think that
again,
goes back to
they're
it.
doing.
Jason Grill said, "Yo, panel, y'all the best. This is the only show that can get me to watch a 3-hour-long podcast and basketball. Do you guys think Shea is peaking so high in scoring that he has a top 5 shooting guard peak? And 5 more years of this gets him into the top 5?
5 more years of this, 5 more years averaging 33 a game. Hell yeah.
He plays good. He plays good.
Dan
But if you are
battling here for the WWE Championship.
yes,
Well,
he'll be a
John
top
Cena
5 shooting
hauled
guard
the
peak.
Samoan Bulldozers path to
Oh, top 5 shooting guard peak.
Cena's
Okay,
gonna have
I just want to make sure.
to
We're saying he's a 2. He's a
withstand
1. Saying he's a 2.
This Samoan has made a mockery of
In terms of scoring?
perhaps the
Or
ultimate
in terms of what you're talking about here? Play, right?
Greatest challenge as champion tonight.
Who's the keeper?
If anyone can overcome
The other is not
terrifying
MJ should be able to.
physicalness of
And to be honest,
Umaga,
I still
it has
have
to be
it.
John
What about
Cena.
AI?
Cena tonight
No.
attempting to do something no one else has been able to do.
I got that in AI right now this season.
The list goes on and
And
on.
Shea does
No
5 more
one
years
has
of
been
33
able
points.
to
Right?
beat
Umaga.
I don't think he has to be 5 years at all.
If he get a half a decade of this Shea, this is the best team. It's a huge jump. Yes.
Shay's better than AI. Right now, he's better than AI. Right now, right. This year, this year is better than AI. This year. Right. I'll give you better than AI in 2 seasons. That I can agree with. I think that's right. Okay. If he does 5 more years of this, right? Of the 36 and 4 or 5. Well, I don't know. He's averaging 32 right now. Yeah, it's 36 or 6. If he does 5 more years, like I don't know. I don't think so.
So listen. So what you just this is what you just told me. You just told me that this year he's better than Allen Iverson was in 2001. I was speaking Allen Iverson. Right. So that means that 5 more years of this guy. Allen Iverson went the other way after 2000. He wasn't nearly as good in 2001 as he was. He wasn't nearly as good in 2002, in 2003, 2004, 2006 as he was in 2001. You're telling me that Shea was already better than him in 2001. He gets 5 more years in, still doesn't pass Allen Iverson? No, that logic doesn't work. I don't think so.
Still, Allen Iverson did. And if he did take a step back, it was
You gotta understand what he just said. He said he will accept that SJ this year is better than AI's best season. So cool. We've established that. I think we're all on the same page. Maybe maybe stay out of the circle. So if he had 5 more years of Shea playing at this level, which means another 5 years of him playing better than Allen Iverson's best year. Well, that's what I'm saying. I don't think that's 6 years of peak for 5 years. Better than Allen Iverson's best season. Yes, what I understand. He can't stay at this peak for 5 years, right? He can't average 33. Well, no one does.
That's why.
That's not how it works.
Hey, but hold on, though. That's where I kind of disagree with that. Now, Allen Iverson, when he did it, he was 25. But here's the thing, though. I disagree with you. I don't think Allen Iverson after 2001 looked that way. The next
I ain't saying this, bro. I'm saying this. This is what he did.
Okay, the next year he averaged more kills. The next year he averaged more steals. So it's like he was the next year he was right there. He just didn't go back to the finals. That was what he did. But the next year he was the same player. The following year he was fantastic too. So
I'm not saying this. I'm saying this.
He might have leveled out. He might have posted after that. But here's the thing though. Shea at 26, he's averaged 30 for the last 2 years. Shea looks like he's still
going to be a relentless super heavyweight, determined on becoming the WWE champion tonight.
Turns that in his favor.
These two are finding an answer for everything.
Lariat.
Vice-like grip on the trapezius muscle. This is terribly painful. Tremendous pressure being applied in this head crank. The whistle's only going to get better. The whistle's only going to get better. The
the mid range is only gonna like his game's not predicated on athleticism. You're gonna analyze his game better than what it is. Holy shit. Sure, it can't get worse. That's what I'm saying. Like Shay's not gonna come out next year and all of a sudden not be able to make a mid range shot. Like obviously scoring goes in droughts, but I'm saying like Shay's only getting feeling himself more. He's only getting more crafty. He's only getting more in his repertoire. He's not going to lose a step for another. At least I'm assuming so. He's not going to lose a step. Yeah,
I could get at this shade because this is peaks. But this is even cherry.
It's the best we've seen so far on tables, but we don't know for sure.
He said the same thing. To your point, he said the same thing. I mean, like, is this peak Joker?
Yeah.
Because 2 years ago, was that peak Joker?
Yeah.
Well, it was right. He's better than he was 2 years ago. So he's back to the fact that he wasn't peak Joker.
Right.
I could all go in and prove it.
So I'm going to say 23 over this year, bro. 23 was playing defense.
23 Jokers was definitely playing defense on. Yes.
This year can take playing defense.
Yes.
But his offensive joke is better than that offensive joke. Why? Because he shoots a better potential, though. Yeah. It's better than look, that little. And then he went to the playoffs and shot 47%. He did do that. No, hold up, though. But he hasn't played yet, so you don't know what we're going to get. All I'm saying is that little itty-bitty bit of defense that we got from Jokic. That itty-bitty little itty-bitty defense that we got.
I don't think it was as bad as it was. This is his worst. Like, it's bad, but Wait, so like, I want to ask you, right? So here's my thing. If we're saying that Shea this year is better than the best year of AI, my question is what's the gap? Because I don't think Shea needs to keep doing what he's doing and still be better than him. Like, he is closer to way harder than him. That's what I'm saying. So my thing is this, right? Like, if we're saying that Shea this year is better than AI, I think that Shea's more closer to the higher end guards in that conversation, but I don't think Shea needs to continue to do what he's doing for 5 years to say that his peak was better than AI in terms of like, She already had 2 points when he's averaging 30. So to me, it's like if he's just putting up 29 to 30 games with similar efficiency and is still like a